welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. We've got Antetokounmpo. Curry is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Paul George, and it's Embiid in its center. Curry can't get it to go. And it's the West All-Stars ball. The drive by James. They get it again. Durant, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Walker with it. Passes it to Curry. There's the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. The pass to Harden. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Irving passes to Durant. Clock at 6. And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And here are the East All-Stars. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Here's Leonard. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Here's George. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Irving against Walker. Durant trying to break free. Irving, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's George. And it's KD with the rebound. Giannis against James. Inside. Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I just love how Durant finishes over contact, not allowing the D to contain him.
George against Leonard from the baseline. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to LeBron. Harden left side. The shot comes out.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Irving against Walker. Second shot opportunity, and Embiid lays it in.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Now here's Harden. The 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David.
We spoke about the defensive end, oddly enough. Now, in past All-Star games, as we know, defense isn't given much thought. But he thinks the players on this team are so competitive, they may take pride in their ability to get stops. That sounds inconceivable, guys, but I guess we'll see.
Thank you, David. So the West ends up going with the new group. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pulls up. Westbrook, no good.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Simmons dishes to Beal. Back to Simmons. With the floater. Shot clock at 5. Lillard from outside. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Russell high post. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Jokic trying to free himself up. Griffin's shot is good.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
Now here's Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Russell with the 3. No good on the shot. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. And Lillard kicks to Beal. Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. 54 seconds left to play in the first. Westbrook finds Middleton. Puts up a 3. Here's Griffin, and he banks in the layup. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And the basket by Lillard.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Westbrook passes to Griffin. Russell with it. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Here's Lillard. Count it. Lillard's got 5 now.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. West All-Stars lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Here's Lillard. Klay Thompson is out there with Simmons. Then there's Towns. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Towns. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars.
You know, for a guy with Towns' size, I mean, to have this level of body control, I tell you what, it's no wonder the contact didn't bother the shot.
So here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. And Kevin, Marcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. Now here's Lillard. After the miss from Vucevic. Outside, Beal. Back to Lillard. Shoots the three. And it's the East with the rebound. Westbrook surveying the D. Over Beal. And that one hits back iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now, here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Simmons.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Simmons. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Klay Thompson. James Harden, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Lillard. And then for the East, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Griffin. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Man, what a special player Antetokounmpo is, sharing the sugar there. The vision he showed, nice job finding the open man.
Irving way outside. They get the rebound, and it's Towns on the follow.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Giannis. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Irving against Lowry. Takes a three, and that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. And it's a 12-point West All-Star lead.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Curry with a wide-open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the East All-Stars. Irving kicks to Harden. Passes it to Leonard. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Lowry finds Giannis. George with no one around. No good with the triple. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They're on a 15-6 run. Harden outside, shoots. And it's the East with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the West All-Stars.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
Outside, KD. And a wide-open look for Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 8 points for Steph Curry.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Harden outside. The kick out to Aldridge. Again, the West All-Stars.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The West All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And so Irving nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Irving against Walker. That shot off. Nice D from Durant. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Walker looking for an opening. And that one, good. Walker's got his first points of the game.
Not just a jump shooter, Walker also pretty athletic. And athletic enough to get inside and finish around the basket.
And we've reached halftime in this one. West All-Stars out in front, up by 11. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was full of highlights for them, and as their play improved, so did their lead. They'll be carrying an 11-point edge into the second half. Shaq, let's get your take on the West All-Stars.
The area where they impressed me the most has been on the boards. When the shot's gone up, everybody goes for it. Just a matter of maintaining that energy, playing with that same kind of aggression in the final 2 quarters.
And Kenny, your take on the East All-Stars.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Steph Curry's out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Embiid, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 spot. The 3 from Harden. Offensive rebound. Here's James. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid's is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Here's James following the basket by Stephen Curry. Harden can't hit. Walker against Irving. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Walker.
Walker's savvy, his creativity, I mean, the touch on that floater up high. Man, that's sweet.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. And those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. And some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Here's Leonard. Paul George making his last shot. Over George. It's rebounded by Curry.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Over to the left wing. Walker with a clean look. Misses the three.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
The three from Harden drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 6.
And Harden's three-point accuracy is lethal. I mean, he gets his shot off with such ease and quickness.
Walker the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Walker. Curry trying to break free. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Walker. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So both teams changing it up here. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lillard finds Beal. Back to Lillard. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night. Lillard's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Here's Curry with the 3. Cans it from downtown.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, what angle, or how deep.
Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter. And here are the East All-Stars now. 8-point game.
Man, that's just an example and display of strength from Vucevic. I mean, just overpowering whoever's in his path.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Curry.
He was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
Now here's Simmons. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Thompson from long range. But they get it back. And the shot goes in. That's 12 points for Damian Lillard.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Westbrook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That one goes in.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, got to stay down on the pump fake. You've heard me say it multiple times, guys. When Simmons gets you in the air, the rest of it is easy for him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. They trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Thompson gets it to go.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Outside Westbrook. They grab their own miss. Yep, that one goes in there. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Now here's Towns. Here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now Simmons following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Middleton dishes to Westbrook. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Looking to end his cold spell. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
And Beal kicks to Lillard. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Lowry for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the West All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Harden, and it's LeBron in at the 5 spot. And the pass to Leonard. Back to LeBron. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Walker. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's 12 points for Kyrie Irving. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I tell you what, so hard to guard all that size. I mean, Embiid is an absolute monster, and he knows how to draw fouls, too.
Free throw drops for Embiid.
The big man is so skilled and has such an infectious personality. Joel Embiid is hard not to love. I mean, he just oozes that kind of attraction. I mean, his potential, unlimited.
The East making a switch. Curry's checked in. Now, here is Irving. Irving double team. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for James Harden. Harden against Curry. From deep. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And here are the East All-Stars now. 7-point differential. From deep three-point range. And James pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
On the wing, George. And some very quick points for him on that possession. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional, catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Here's Irving. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And George, here we go. And then George with the jam.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Wasted no time on that one.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
So they take the lead. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for the East All-Stars.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Irving. And again, unable to change momentum here. Down low, deflects the pass, and to Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good. Now it's a 4-point East All-Star lead.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer, no good. Durant, the pass to Harden. Over Giannis. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Harden.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Now here's Walker. Up top, Curry, covered by LeBron, and it's in there. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Good on the shot. Curry's got 21.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now, here is Harden. And that time. Also a missed shot. Walker against Irving. Pass to Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Quite possibly the best shooter of all time. Curry just continues to impress.
Anthony Davis is checked in for LeBron. Stephen Curry hits them both. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're trailing by 12. 50 seconds left in the fourth. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And here's Walker. After the three-pointer from KD. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Walker.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And the West All-Stars have possession after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Harden against Walker. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.